Tonight on a sad note, and Boniface Kariuki, a mask vendor who was shot in the head by a police officer during the recent anti-police brutality protests in Nairobi, has died. Kariuki's death was confirmed on Monday by the family spokesperson, Emily Wanjira, just a day after doctors at the Kenyatta National Hospital declared him brain dead. And as Samira Mohammed now reports, Kariuki had been in the intensive care unit at the Kenyatta National Hospital since June 17th when he was shot in the city center.
Amid a public outcry following the killing of more than 16 protesters during the Wednesday's June Gen Z anniversary protests. Today, the statistics of those killed by police increases. But these are not just numbers, but innocent protesters killed by men who promised to offer them protection.
Government of Kenya, hawa watoto wote hata kama mnawaita Gen Z ama nani, they have their rights. Kwa hivyo, kama uko na mtoto kwako na unamsikiza, hata akiwa long hauri, unamsikiza, hata hawa watoto wasikizeni. Wasikizeni, kaeni na wao chini, vile unakaa na mtoto wako, kaa na yeye. Na sisi wazazi, wacheni tukae na watoto wetu, tuwaeleze. Tukikosa hivyo, tutakuwa tukilose life ya watoto wetu.
With Boniface Kariuki, a mask vendor who was captured in a video along Moi Avenue, being roughed up by police officers before they opened fire at him at a close range, leading to his death, being the latest victim of excesses by the police.
Tena tukakuja tukamuona. Tukakuta tu vile tulimuacha ndivyo wako. Kutoka nje tulikuwa tumekaa hapa nje. Tukifikiria sasa tutaingia saa 10. Nikapigiwa simu nikaambiwa imetoka Kenyatta. Sasa nikaambiwa turudi huko. Tunataka kuongeleshwa na daktari. Sasa ndivyo tumeenda na tumeambiwa Boniface saa 9:15 ndio amekata roho.
A young man was selling mask. He was not protesting. He was nowhere in that protest. But he was hustling for his life. He was hustling for dad because he also supports his dad.
Kariuki had been in the intensive care unit at the Kenyatta National Hospital since June 17th when he was shot along Moi Avenue before he was pronounced brain dead on Sunday afternoon and declared dead on Monday.
Jana tukakuja tukiwa wengi juu wengine jana ndio nikapatiwa ripoti, wengine tukawa wengi. Ikawa sasa wanatuambia ati Boniface brain yake haifanyi kazi. Sasa hata tulitoka hapa tukijua huyo hayuko.
Day after they pronounced him brain dead, they told us to wait for fate. But shockingly today at 3:15 everything happened. So he's no longer with us.
In an emotional appeal, Boniface's family has urged the judicial system to take swift action against the police officers involved, demanding conviction and sentencing for what they described as an unprovoked and criminal act.
Mimi haki ile naweza penda kuona ikitendeka ni ile mtoto wangu sasa ameenda na askari tuliambiwa ameshikwa. Sasa ningependa haki ionekane juu mtoto wangu hakuna kitu alikuwa amefanya. Na hiyo muda yote nimemulea, kama siku anamtaka, si mimi ndio ningemaliza mimi mwenyewe.
Society of Kenya, tusaidieni, tutafute justice ya huyu mtoto. Juu mnaona kila mtu, na kila mtu hata anaangalia kwa mindi, aliona what happened to Boni. So Lord Society of Kenya, please help us. Judiciary, hata nyinyi tunamuomba. Musifanye mambo vile inaendaga kando, tutasema frankly.
Pointing fingers at the government and the police service, the distressed family has called out former police spokesperson Charles Sowino on his statement that Boniface provoked police. However, DCI boss Mohamed Amin has rubbed off Owino's statement, saying that he does not speak for the National Police Service.
I've also heard whatever the former spokesperson of NPS, the National Police Service, said. Kindly, that's not the right way. Our young man was selling masks. He was not protesting.
Charles Owino is not the spokesperson of the National Police Service. So he cannot speak on behalf of the Inspector General of the National Police Service. So what he said were his own personal views, and we should treat it as such.
Samira Mohammed for TV 47, Nairobi.